Hey, good evening and welcome back. And isn't it nice to see all of this lightness of the sky at this hour of the day? I don't know. I kind of like this time of year. It's full of optimism. And we are fast approaching the start of the spring season. That officially starts on Thursday, by the way. Your official equinox time is at 5:01 a.m. So by the time you wake up, it'll be spring. How nice is that, right? Between here and there, though, we do have some stuff we need to talk about. We are going to do a big warm up for tomorrow as highs will be going into the 60s. We also have a strong cold front that's going to bring us lots of rain on Monday, measured in inches. It will be followed by a gorgeous stretch of weather for midweek, just in time for St. Joseph's Day on Wednesday. And then we get into that spring season on Thursday. Now, our current temperatures as we look across the region, we're in the 40s for the most part. We are finding the 50s in central Mass. And we also have a little bit of a wind. But what is perhaps more important than the wind speeds is the wind direction. We are largely moving in air from the south, and this is something we do under a warm front. It also ushers in much warmer air, so our overnight lows are expected to hold in the 50s. Your satellite radar showing the clouds that have moved in, all in advance of this warm front that's lifting through. And behind the warm front, we have a cold front. And the cold front is where all of this activity is taking place. In fact, it's a cold front with a history. It's the one that's been marching across the country, causing for severe weather, and it's going to be coming here. And it will have an impact, although nothing like what they're seeing in places west and southwest of us. So with that said, going through tonight, clouds will be with us. We're going to develop patchy fog after midnight, and temperatures are going to hold in the 40s. You see these little green dots? There is a slight chance we could see a pop-up shower on Sunday. Most of us are just going to see it as a cloudy day and warm too. Temperatures will likely be going into the lower 60s for many areas. But did you notice our temperatures keep going up? This is 9 p.m. in the upper 50s, and we're going to stay warm until we bring this cold front through. Now, if you're going to make thunderstorms, you need three things: heat, moisture, and energy. Well, we're going to have the heat in place. We have ample access to moisture with our ocean here. We've got a lot of energy associated with this cold front. So the cold front, when it comes through, has a chance of therefore yielding a thunderstorm or two. We're not expecting anything in terms of severe weather like the folks who are dealing with this front are dealing with. We just have a chance of seeing thunderstorms that may produce locally heavy areas of rain. And it's going to be with us throughout the day on Monday, although granted the more active time is going to be overnight Sunday into Monday morning. After that, it's just going to be periods of rain right through the day. Here's your late commute, still wet out there. And by the time the whole thing is done, we have the chance of measuring this in inches. So here's just a more broad overview of how this is going to play out. And yeah, it's going to be with us for the whole day on Monday. So yes, starting off with some showers, and then we get into the meat of it as we go to very early Monday morning, and your early commute will likely be very active as well. We have the possibility of seeing 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, and as of now, the Wood River at Hope Valley has the potential of getting pushed into what's called action phase, the stage right before minor flood. So if we happen to generate any thunderstorms when this front goes through, we have the chance of pushing some of those more vulnerable rivers into that flood stage. A lot going on, right? Look at this busy week here. We have St. Patrick's Day on Monday, and it certainly will be green. Wednesday on St. Joseph's Day, it's going to be a gorgeous day with a high well into the 50s. And we start spring with another chance of showers as we look to Thursday. After that, it gets cooler, but, you know, all the fun stuff will be done by then.
Well, we're not going to stop the fun by any means. No. We've got a little bit of a winner to talk about. We've got Nick coming up right now.